What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy LexThomas21. I'm back with another review for you guys. I'm here to review The Terminator, directed by James Cameron, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, Linda Hamilton, and Michael Biehn. This movie, it really terrified me as a child, but I absolutely love it. And I'm going to go ahead and give you my thoughts on this movie. If you guys like more movie reviews, if you like gameplay, if you like vlogs or all different type of videos, hit the like button and please subscribe for more. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button as well. I'll be trying to upload daily as much as I can. I be doing a lot, so it'd be really hard for me to upload as much as I want to, but I'll be trying to do more reviews also in the future. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and get to my thoughts on this movie. Hope you guys are ready for this. Let's get into the review, guys. Let's get it. Let's go. Terminator is about a machine called the T-800 that Arnold Schwarzenegger is playing. He's sent back into the past, into 1984, to kill Sarah Connor because her son, John Connor, the leader of the resistance, is trying to basically stop in the war with the machines, because the machines started a nuclear war and wiped out all humanity. And now the Skynet, the leader of the machines that started the whole war, sent back to Terminator to kill Sarah Connor and basically to stop John Connor from existing so the machines can win. But the humans, but John Connor, as smart as he is, sent back someone else to protect Sarah Connor so she can be saved, and so that John Connor can also do what he does in the future. This movie is just phenomenal. This movie, it still holds up. There's certain things that I'm gonna get into, obviously some negatives that the movie doesn't hold up, but overall this movie is just fantastic from top to bottom. James Cameron, his attention to detail with this movie is spot on. The one thing I gotta give credit, the movie is really fast. The movie really does get going. There's not a little bit of dull parts. There's a decent amount of character development. Obviously with Sarah Connor, we see what type of person she is. Obviously in this movie, she's a waitress. She doesn't really have anything together. You know, she has a roommate and she's really trying to get her life together. She doesn't really know what she wants to do. She's really put in this scenario where she finds out that her son is Jesus Christ. Not, well, per se. He's the savior of the human race. And it's just the way Linda Hamilton plays this character with such scares. She's so scared. She's so terrified. It's so like, I'm sorry to say it, damn stress, but she plays it so well in this movie. We got to give her credit. Another credit I have to give to, obviously, is Michael Biehn. He doesn't really give the credit that he deserves because he didn't really have a career after this movie. He was in Aliens, he was some other stuff, but he really didn't have a jump in his career like Arnold Schwarzenegger, which I'm going to get into. But Michael Biehn really does do a phenomenal job as Kyle Reese. He really does give a certain, to the character. Every time he's on screen, you don't want to take his eyes off him. Just the way he looks, the way he delivers his lines, the way he feels like he's been in a world where machines took over. He really feels like he has been there. Obviously, Arnold Schwarzenegger as the Terminator, he nailed this character. This character was born for him. Just the way he feels robotic, just how, one thing, his physique really feels robotic, but just by the way he moves his eyes, his movement with his head, the way he walks, everything feels like he is actually a robot. And just, it was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. When I first saw it, I became an Arnold Schwarzenegger fan right off the bat. And it's funny because I think I saw Terminator 2 before I saw this movie, and because everyone's saying in Terminator 1 he's the bad guy. I'm like, there's no way he's the bad guy because he was the good guy in Terminator 2. When I saw Terminator 1, I was terrified. I was terrified because there's certain scenes where like he's obviously terrifying because he's a ruthless killing machine. I'm gonna get into some of my negatives. Like there's one scene where it's like a stop motion scene where he becomes like just the robot Terminator. Some of the stop motion just doesn't hold up as well. There's another scene where he's like trying to fix up his eye, and some of those effects don't work. Like the head they use for the Terminator's head, it just doesn't hold up. It looks like a puppet. It really does. I don't know how James Cameron, as much attention to detail as he has, let that pass. I don't know, but maybe he just didn't have the money to reshoot the scene because the movie was made on a very small budget. But you can't really tell just by the way the effects, even some of the scenes in the future where they're fighting against the machines. Some of those shots are just awesome. Just the way the effects are, it holds up to a slight extent. Another negative I have to give is obviously the 80s feel. This movie kind of is dated just by the music, the hairstyles, the wardrobe, and just the surroundings. Really, it's really 80s, and it kind of dates it. I'm gonna get to some of my favorite scenes, like the scene where he's picking out weapons and he just shoots the guy. Obviously all the scenes where he's like killing everyone just for no reason. The first scene where he like kills the 3 thugs just to get clothes is hilarious. Obviously the main scene in this movie is the police station where he goes and he does the famous line, "I'll be back." That famous scene. That scene is just phenomenal. I can watch that scene over and over again. Just by the way he just goes in the police station, just takes out every single police officer. It's phenomenal. As chase scene is phenomenal as well. Just you could definitely see James Cameron's potential, what he can do with an action film, with all type of film. The big scope he can have with the little money that he has. Just give him a big budget and see what he can do. And we obviously see that with T2 and The Abyss and Titanic. It's phenomenal as well. Overall, I really love this movie. Everything about it really holds up to me. I really do love this movie. I've probably seen this movie over 100 times. I know the lines, I know the music and everything. The one thing I do love about this movie is that it's so many different genres mixed in with one movie. It's a sci-fi film, it's an action film, it's a love story, and it's also a horror film. But down the bottom line, it feels like a horror film because it's 2 characters being chased by a killing machine, like Michael Myers. And it's just the way it's portrayed is phenomenal. Overall, I really did love this movie. If I had to give it a rating, I'd probably give it an 8.5 out of 10. Like I said, I'll give it 8.5 because some of the negatives I gave it kind of bumps it down just a couple notches. But I really do love this movie as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Please slap that like button. Please subscribe for more. More reviews will be coming in the near future. I will be reviewing Terminator 2. I won't be reviewing the other Terminator films because those films just don't exist. Because Dark Fate kind of erases those. Dark Fate takes place after Terminator 2. So I won't be reviewing those other movies. I'll probably review those later. I won't be reviewing those to get to Dark Fate because I just want to watch 1 and 2. So I hope you guys are ready for that. Please slap that like button. Please subscribe for more. And I'm honest with you guys. Peace.